Dumb as hell. Every dream you ever had started with you having a neck cup.
In nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode 31. I'm your host, Shane, here with my co-host, J. White. What up, boy?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Nigga, you keep throwing up gang signs. Nigga, we're going to get shot up.
It's 3 wood.
He said
3 wood. 3
I said,
wood.
Oh, shit. Nigga, go ahead.
He said, my uncle throwing up pitchforks like an N64 controller. You're like, damn. I heard that line the other day. I was like,
how'd you feel? He said, I'm never playing N64 again.
I'm like, damn, that kid had it rough.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
How you been, though? Good?
Yeah, I can't complain, man.
Yeah.
The summer's in full effect. Feeling good.
Yeah. Got your shit aligned.
Sure aligned. I think what episode were we talking about, getting right for the summer? Mm-hmm. I just been capping it this. I just plowed right into the motherfucking summer.
He said it's just a mediocre shit.
Like
right
I made an attempt.
Right.
I filled out a calendar and shit, but
he said, you know how James Harden pump fakes and then hits a step back? That's me.
That's me right
That's
now.
me. I go hard and then I step back.
I'm going to be ready for fall.
That's stupid.
I'll be ready to fall
He said, I can't wait to cuddle. I'm gonna keep my wife warm talking that shit.
Seriously.
It's hella funny. Speaking of James Harden, last episode, if you tuned in, we talked about Chris Paul.
Whew.
Where should he go?
Things changed quickly.
Well, where he went to the Wizards first, and then guess where?
He went to the Golden State Warriors, which I don't know.
None of us said that.
No,
I said the Bucks. I think that would have been the fire pick.
Yeah,
but it's crazy because they have beef. Like they don't like each other. Draymond had an interview saying like we don't like each other at all.
Him and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
He's a great player. Like I'm not taking anything away from him, but we don't like each other. And just the enthusiasm or the lack of enthusiasm, I guess I should say, from both sides. Like when Steph was asked about it, when CP was asked about it, they're both just like, yeah, I'm excited. It'll be great. Like it wasn't like, oh, nigga, we about to run shit.
Damn, I didn't even know. I didn't know, but it gave me that feeling. Because they're just a fast-paced team, and a Chris Paul team doesn't seem like it's trying to get 112 possessions in a game.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good fit just because, they got rid of Jordan Poole and a couple picks for him. But Jordan Poole was kind of like trigger happy. When you're on the Golden State Warriors, the team that changed the game for shooting threes, that you get on there and you can shoot the ball, you think, oh, nigga, we're about to let it fly.
Yeah.
Not you, sir.
Do you think that was the problem for them at year end? Like, down the stretch was that he was actually just missing shots, or do you think it was the Draymond slapping him situation that happened? Because I feel like they had bad chemistry, and I really think
I definitely think that had something to do with it, the chemistry. I also heard. So I don't know if you watched the Jim Jones excuse me, Jim Jones and Mace podcast.
Cameron and Mace.
Or Cameron, excuse me. Yeah.
It is what it is.
My bad, Cameron. My bad, killer. My bad. But he was. He said that it came out that Jordan Poole. What was said was like, oh, at the practice that he punched him was Jordan Poole said, "Oh, nigga, I would fuck more bitches at Michigan State than you did when you went there." Da, 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 da. And they just like kept talking, and there was something else that was said, and it escalated. And so clearly,
they're both from Michigan State.
No, Jordan Poole's from Michigan.
Oh,
so he's like, I went to Michigan and fucked more bitches at Michigan State than you did, nigga.
Oh damn!
You know, like
that hurt his pride.
He said, "Hold on, wait, nigga." Talk that shit to my rings, huh?
Yeah.
But I just think it fucked the chemistry up. I feel it like, nigga, we're family, and if you punch me in the face, regardless of if we're fighting or not, I'm gonna feel a type of way. Like,
and if it wasn't talking about your mama, or if you're married, talking about your wife,
right,
or
like
something like that, like
super
you're just
personal.
talking about just like he fucking more bitches than you, like
grow up,
man.
grow up, Draymond.
Who can go slap Draymond?
Right.
You know what I mean? He needs to be slapped for that, and that's how what I'm saying, people get fucked up all the time. It's always over somebody that can't handle something.
100%.
And it's like that one's like that's a routine one.
Well, and what's crazy is Draymond talks more shit than everybody.
Yeah,
and so it's like if that's what, and we could obviously that could have been what said or not been said, or we're missing something, but regardless, unless it got personal,
it could have went real quick. He was talking about the bitches he was fucking at Michigan State, and
he's
then
like,
that
shit,
little bleep.
He's Ivan probably bagged your wife, nigga.
Or your mom or something. He was like, oh, okay.
Right. He said, didn't your wife go to Michigan State? He just turned up on him.
He said, not today,
motherfucker.
God. Damn.
But yeah, so Jordan Poole out of there with a couple picks. CP3, I think he's going to facilitate. Like, you put him around a bunch of shooters between him and Draymond facilitating, and him knowing when to take the right shots, unlike Jordan Poole, might be something scary.
They say Chris Paul went 16 for 16 one game.
That's what they said? Legend has it?
That's what I think I heard him talking about it on the other, like, he had a game. 16
Oh,
for
he did?
16.
I think he
That's
actually did.
Fucking wild.
And he's never been a bad shooter. He just doesn't shoot a lot.
Yeah.
He's always been a pass first kind of guy.
Yeah, so overall, you like it?
Yeah, I'll give it, if I had to grade it, I'll give it a B minus.
A B minus?
Because, like I said, Chris Paul's a top point guard in my eyes. Like, true point guard.
He feels like he is a top point guard. He is all of that. The fit to me seems like such a bad fit.
That's the only concern is the beef that I have.
Mine's not the beef. Mine's just like his gameplay with that team. I don't see how it's going to...
He's a slower paced player.
Yeah, unless he's like going to be like the team captain of the second squad. So like when they're resting...
He is not coming off the bench. That's a guaranteed not even a thought. They would not trade.
What if they start him, but then like 5 minutes out you see him go off, and then they start running some things, and then when they bring in the other people,
he comes back in,
because you don't want to hand the team over to who is their other point guard besides
Steph?
Yeah, like who do they hand it over to? Were they handing it over to another set of team, and it was like falling off drastically?
I'm pretty sure Jordan Poole
was
getting like running the nod from when Steph wasn't in there.
Yeah, fit wise, the little bit that I know of watching Golden State and just like seeing their pace, it doesn't make sense, but
doesn't wow you.
You can't turn it down. It's not a bad thing, and getting rid of Jordan Poole for the whole like beef situation, I think is good for them. And this will be their last year running with these exact same people, because if they fall short again, then it's like Draymond's probably going to go. You know what I mean? They're going to have to mix something up drastically because that window has come and gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a lot of people thought he was going to go this year. Like, I even think I think Draymond thought he was going to be going, because he even said something about like, it's decision time, I get it's a business.
Yeah.
Like.
And they imploded.
That's how you feel?
I mean, that's what it seemed like. I don't know how you're fighting internally like that, but yeah. I mean, it's kind of like that submarine thing.
I was about to say, nigga. Speaking of implosion.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. The Titan.
Ocean Gate?
Ocean Gate, yeah.
Yeah, Ocean Gate was the group, but...
So we're kind of late to the party, but it's all right. We're here now.
Yeah.
the greatest guests show up a little late. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit, cousin.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 days.
So, me and the family are taking off, and we're safe because we called Colin. Our auto's insured, house insured. We're going across state lines. Colin's got us. Colin's actually got us in the state they were going to. We're in Idaho, heading to Utah. Colin got us. Made it to Utah, and I just wanted to say, call Colin. If you have a boat, call Colin. If you have a motorcycle, call Colin. If you need life insurance, call Colin. Call Colin at 208-639-0412. Colin insures in Idaho, Utah, Oregon, and Montana. Again, call Colin for all your insurance needs.
Okay, first off,
three of them billionaires? Because I don't think they're all billionaires.
Nigga, they're all millionaires at least.
Yeah.
But there was one billionaire and his son. So technically 2 billionaires. You know what I'm saying? When he died, who's getting that money? Not him, nigga, because they just died together. R.I.P. them niggas. I'm sorry. That was my fault. Not finding it too soon. My bad. But yeah, billionaire and his son, Shahzada Dawood and Sulman Dawood.
Yep.
And then the CEO of Ocean Gate, Stockton Rush. Another gentleman, Hamish Harding. Another gentleman, Paul Henry Nargadet. Excuse me. I can't say that last name.
Don't ask me to do it.
Go ahead. Hit that one. That's not a D. That's E-O-L.
I don't know. Nagladuck or Nagladuck? I don't know. Don't do that.
Nagladuck.
When I looked into it, it was the CEO. There was like some expert diver that has like always gone to... He's gone like hella artifacts from the Titanic, and then was there like a ship maintenance person, like like a
I forget what it was. I had it in my brain.
No, wasn't it? He was like aviation. There was another billionaire, and then the son or the dad and the son.
Yep.
Now I went and watched their YouTube channel, like just watched Ocean Gate's YouTube channel, like how they like present it. Like you can go see their like 2021, 2022, 2023.
All the dives.
Expeditions that they've done and stuff. And they're like, we turn you into an expert in 8 days. And this is like this adventure. And I'm watching that video and I'm just like,
word?
Damn, that's like crazy. Like
in 8 days, especially.
Who hits that button and goes, yeah, I'm going to go and do that.
What would have been the no for me, nigga? I saw the video of the dude showing the controller that like steers it while they're in it.
Yeah. I didn't see that. Is it really like a PlayStation controller?
I swear to God. Like, I'm not joking you. It's a $30 gaming controller with like attachments put onto it.
Maybe that's all it needs. It did like 4 successful dives before that one.
Yeah. So after the incident, there's a couple people that came out that had been on the previous dives that, they survived, clearly. Multiple people said that on the first page, it mentions possibility of death.
Oh, yeah.
They know. Multiple times on the first page. Right. And I'm just like, my thing is, if you're a billionaire, where's your motherfucking financial team? Like, don't do this, nigga.
Yeah.
You're going to spend $250,000 to go do what?
To possibly die.
It says, come on now. Come on.
I read an article where the mom was saying that that she was supposed to go and that her son wanted to go bad. And so she gave up her seat. Then there's another article that the aunt said the son, who was 19 years old, was telling her, yeah, I don't feel too good about this, but I want to go to please my dad.
Really?
And it was Father's Day weekend too.
Yeah, so if you're if you're late to the party like us, Titan submersible imploded. There was a 3-day search, 4-day search?
Yeah, 3 or 4 day search based off of how much air they thought would be left.
Yeah, well, they found shit like wreckage 1,600 feet away from the Titanic. The Titanic, if you don't know, sits 13,000 feet under the water. So I ain't the smartest nigga, but I'm definitely not the dumbest nigga.
Is that about like 2 miles?
Yeah, something like that.
Under the sea.
Oh my god!
I don't even know how to do that. I kind of hit the melody a little bit. Under the sea. Under the sea.
Go ahead. But yeah, bruh. Like, I'm super good on that. First off, the ocean is one thing I don't play with.
Yep.
I'm claustrophobic.
Yep.
So me and 4 other niggas in there, I need all that oxygen to myself.
Yeah.
But imagine it imploding. They said if that's what it did, it's like 4,000 pounds of pressure per square inch on your body. So it's like putting a fucking mini Toyota truck, like a mid-sized Toyota truck, on every square inch of your body, all at one time. They didn't feel shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but still, yeah. How do you sign up for that? Like, and I was talking to a couple people about it, and they said, you know, when you have that, when you're a billionaire, it's like, what else? You know, you've done everything else. You know, you've done everything you wanted to do. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't give a good goddamn. Nigga, I want to eat tomorrow, nigga. Like,
yeah.
I understand. I mean, maybe I don't understand it fully because obviously I'm not in the situation of taking trips in private jets and owning everything that I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? So
they said him and his son were like avid travelers, adventurers, and that was like something they bonded over.
Yeah.
So it could easily have been like, oh, remember when we went skydiving? We went and did this. We were
scared, but it turned out good.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden one night they're watching YouTube, watching the fucking.
But the other niggas that aren't billionaires that spent $250,000 to do that shit. And I tried to do research of how much it cost to build it, like how much went into it, and there was people like they were having. I couldn't find an amount. But they've like were having concerns of it 2018, like when they first started building it. Like, this is probably not a good idea, you know, like worries and concerns about it going clearly south. Nigga, you're going thousands of feet underwater.
Yeah. Do you know how far? Did you read anything about how far actual submarines go down?
I didn't.
Because those are like professional machines, and I don't even think they go that deep.
Right, and they're 98 times the size of that thing.
Yeah,
that
and they're checked.
Right.
By the military every day, all day.
Right.
And if they're just doing this every 5, like they go and do the dive and then they come out, check it.
Nigga, if that's my company and I like the CEO, what's his name? Stockton Rush.
Yeah.
We had 3 complete successful dives, nigga. We $250,000 times however many, nigga. We made it.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. That would be the only reason that would make me maybe go on it. Because the CEO is saying, hey,
I'm willing to put myself on it.
Yeah, trust me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this adventure with you. And then, as a person that's paying, you're like, well, shit. He doesn't want to kill himself,
right?
And so, but if the CEO wasn't in the thing, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know about this. And they just have like a regional manager in there. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. He's like, how many times have you done? He's like, no, this is my first time. I'd be like, hell no, no.
Yeah, I'm
like, I need everybody to be an expert in that bitch. So like.
But yeah, even then, bruh, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, and I've heard people, like, speculation of people saying that they think they lost power and it just dove too fast and that's why it imploded. And so imagine you're in that bitch and shit just cuts out. You know it's pitch black, nigga. You're thousands of feet under the water, nigga. It's pitch black in there. You and 4 of the niggas... Oh my god!
Yeah,
oh my god, nigga! And then just crush like a can of soda, nigga. And they say like ocean water because it's pure like waters, salt water. You know, it's like heavier than regular waters. The pressure down there is heavier.
Yeah.
So
you seen those little like on the Discovery Channel or National Geographic when they go in and cut the lights on down there and there's like fish that are like yellow and purple and like see through and shit because you're not supposed to be down that far.
No, not even a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, and nigga, somebody fucked me up. They said, "What if a big ass creature ate it?"
No, shut the fuck up. You're smoking way too much or doing too... Yeah, you need to quit. There ain't no
you're probably on fucking
eating
mushrooms or acid or something. Talk that shit,
yeah,
you fucking weirdo. Fucking loser. Talk that shit.
Well, they found the debris and stuff, and they're pulling it up.
Yeah,
If it
we
was a
know
monster-
everything. We know everything down there. Fuck that. There ain't shit big enough to eat a fucking Kia
Are you
Pilot,
saying
nigga.
just like hit the side and bite into it?
I don't
That's
know,
what they're
nigga.
saying? Or
I
are they
don't
saying
know.
like a big like
Swallowed it? No, nigga.
you can't swallow it? Yeah, like
I think they just bit it, as is what they were saying. But yeah, obviously that's not. I don't think.
okay, hold up, I take that back. If there was something that has like some little just metal like ping thing and it just hit it with that little much of a pin
He said
to
if he calls me crazy and then tells me if there's a fucking dolphin down there with a fucking drill bit on its forehead.
I did some
can't
snap
stand it.
judgment.
He
That
said,
was my fault. My fault. I apologize.
He said if we got a Milwaukee dolphin down there, we gonna get right to it. I said,
Damn, that's funny.
Yeah, I can't stand you.
I apologize. I'm gonna bring that back because there are creatures down there that we don't know.
100%.
I was just hearing like something eating it,
Bro,
not
like-
the fact that just like something just piercing it.
Based off of my knowledge, like I haven't like looked up the specs of it.
Mm-hmm.
Their shark's bigger than this, nigga.
Yeah.
So-
I've
so
seen
that's
the
what I'm
actual
saying.
vessel,
It's like-
and it looks like it's trying to
that's-
be like a beluga whale or something. It's all like white and slick and
Little.
shit.
It looks like a little
um,
fucking Chevy Bolt, nigga.
But what they said, another person said that they could have had like every time it went down there, the pressure on the thing like maybe wore it
Weakened
out.
it.
Yeah, and then this dive, it finally did it.
It said, "Oops, sorry."
And they said that the military on their submarines, they're testing that stuff constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was watching the video for Ocean Gate, it says they was like showing like the kind of the flow of the week would be, and then it's like right afterwards, it's inspected and ready for the next one. And it's like, what if they inspected it, then it's chilling for 6 months? Do they recheck it?
Mm-hmm.
And would they have the guts to like if they checked it and it didn't seem 100% perfect, hold up everything?
Yeah,
to
to
replace
fix it,
or
yeah.
they're like, no, it's good.
But that's the thing. I'm not even comfortable. Like, oh, we had to take a piece out and put a new piece in.
Yeah.
I'm super good, my nigga. Like you hold on. You had to weld this. This panel's new.
Have you ever seen
I'm
kind
good.
of a fucked up wing on the plane?
Yes.
Like where you're like, you seen it flap that whole time you're
said
flying.
it-
You're like,
you said, is that duct tape?
what?
Is that duct tape, my nigga? What the fuck? We're
the
going
pilot's
down.
like, oh, we just had to do a couple things before. We caught some things before we went out. It's like what? Damn, that's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple rocky trips for you, boy, on the airplane.
Yeah,
but
via Spirit.
well, nigga, I don't fly Spirit, nigga.
You don't fly Spirit.
I don't. It's $37 flight, nigga. I will walk before I go to Spirit.
I've never flown Spirit either,
Nigga,
but I
Spirit-
did get caught up on a. Oh yeah, I think it was either Spirit or Allegiant.
Mm-hmm.
I had a cheap flight to Vegas, and you know when you're checking out, every separate way of Allegiant says, if this time don't work for you, you're not getting your money back. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh no, it's golden. I'm locked in. My fucking shit changed. Like my need to change, and it was like $150 like fee to change, and,
Yeah.
and the whole entire thing was like $167. And so I'm like, damn, okay, refund me $17. It was fucking terrible, but that price was looking good as fuck.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Nigga, Spirit would have you standing up like a bus if they could. Nigga, they take all the seats out, just have 800 niggas in that bitch, just
I would
cram
take
like
it if
sardines.
I needed to. Because I don't even really get comfortable on the plane sometimes.
Yeah.
But I would be just more scared of like their maintenance. If they could rest me with that.
honestly, I think it's more so the customer service for Spirit and shit like that. Like those worst airlines, you know, it's like that's the biggest problem.
I don't even feel like airplanes have that good customer service to me.
Hold on, you never got a herky jerk in the back?
Shut the fuck up.
You never got a whoop-de-doo?
No. I've gotten
You
some
mean to
peanuts,
tell me you
some honey roasted peanuts.
You never asked for a full soda and got a full? I'm just playing.
Must be different for the people over 6 foot.
Oh God, 6 foot. You know, we're a different breed, different creature. We're like a unicorn, light skinned 6 footers.
It's hard.
I tell you what, ain't we? Spirit though, that's the shit. Like, I feel like NBA niggas be flying bitches out on. We got all the bread, nigga. Here's a $200 flight.
Do they? You think they feel insulted if they have to catch a Spirit?
Probably. It's better than a buddy pass. This is a nigga, just go sit and wait, and then once they got an open spot, you can get on. What?
Yeah.
That is absolutely wild.
You're solo, you can do it.
Nigga, rappers be doing bitches dirty as shit. Speaking of dirty, you heard about rap falling off?
I heard.
Oh, you're nigga. What's going on, nigga? I gotta jump in and revive.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to
Mouth
come
to
out.
mouth?
You're gonna have to do weekly freestyles from now on.
Shit, boy. All right.
Get this to the number one.
You know what I'm saying? Take us to the top till it drop and don't stop.
What all of was it actually? Like,
So
lay it out for the people at home.
So the last time this happened was in 1993. There's not been a song or album, hip hop song or rap song or album that's topped the Billboard 200 or the Hot 100 charts this year. And it's what? It's almost July. Mm-hmm. July in 2 days.
That's wild.
Nigga, what's going
93,
on?
what, did the Cowboys win the Super Bowl in 93?
I was 2, my nigga.
You were 2. What was I? I was 10.
17?
I was 10.
Okay.
I was 10 getting it in.
Yeah. Getting money so I can spend and then spend it again.
Yeah.
But what's go ahead.
I think is causing it a little bit is just there's so many hip hop artists that it's like it's hard for you to win over everybody to take it to like to compete with like country or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That what's his name? Morgan Wallen.
Morgan, who's that?
He's a fucking country singer.
Oh, okay.
But he's like light skinned, and I'm pretty sure. No, maybe not Morgan Wallen. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Kane Brown.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. He's light skinned, but Morgan Wallen is like popping right now.
Okay.
And you know that's what I think is kind of the thing. The problem too is hip hop, because it's not like flooded with J. Cole's and shit like that. It's just like, oh, it's party music.
Yeah.
That's how it comes off. And then you have people like Bad Bunny, who's fucking a global superstar.
Yeah.
And that kind of music is in right now. That kind of, okay, if we're going to listen to party music, it's going to be upbeat, vibrant sounds like that. So it's like that EDM style country music, shit like that is super in right now.
It's because there's not many of them doing it, so they can have the whole fan base. I feel like rap's so segregated that like the kids like their one SoundCloud rapper, and they bump the shit out of that, and then there's one for that city, there's one for that city, one for that city. So like, because Drake hasn't dropped an album this year, that's what I was gonna say. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick,
Nicki Minaj, like those for the last decade, those have been, those have been who've been like carrying the charts for hip hop. Yeah, really, if we're being honest, with a couple different ones randomly in there.
The article that you sent over, it was funny that Lil Durk was on there for. Was it an album that topped the charts? I was just sitting there like, damn, did I miss the Lil Durk memo? Because I don't really fuck with Durk. Every song that he's featured on, or every song that's like popped, like to me, his verse is always the worst. Yeah, and that's kind of like, how does that happen?
That could have been an unpopular opinion. When I get hold on. Nigga, you good? God damn.
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm cool. Shit.
I'm all right. He goes, about to break.
Yeah,
I'm good. I swear to God.
That one threw me off.
Lil Durk, and that's the thing is like that's what I read in the article too, is that there are artists that are big, like the Little Durks and the Little Babies and the Meg the Stallions and shit like that. But like some of them are going through shit, like mental shit and legal shit, and others just like the Little Durk.
Yeah.
He's not for everybody. Yeah. Obviously.
But at one point he hit a nuclear and was for everybody.
But he's still I feel like his group, like he has core fans that keep him relevant. Yeah. But they don't push him. He doesn't have enough core fans that push him like a Kendrick or a Drake or a J. Cole or a Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Like, there hasn't been a new wave rapper that has pushed themselves or got to that same pinnacle
pop culture type vibe, yeah,
right, as those four that I keep naming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I agree. I just think like it's not a rap era, and niggas get tired of it, and so it's either I want to listen to You Shoot 'Em Up, or I'm trying to listen to Rod Wave be motherfucking in his feelings, or you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to listen to. Everybody has their taste, and so once you're stuck on that taste, that's the wave that you're on right now.
Yeah.
You know, even though so and so raps their ass off, you don't listen to them because that's not what you want to listen to.
Yeah,
you want to listen to Shoot 'Em Up, bang bang.
Yeah, I was thinking. So when I was reading that article and they were talking about those like famous artists, Young Thug album just dropped. I haven't listened to it, but he's one of those ones that's transcended that maybe that record will pop this summer, especially with like his like legal stuff, people wanting to support it. Yeah. Maybe it.
And I only think that he won't get there because of the beef he has with Weezy.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
He has a beef with Lil Wayne?
Yeah, they don't like each other. He loved Lil Wayne and showed him love. I don't know if you saw the interview on, I'm pretty sure it was $1 Million Worth of Game. Mm-hmm. Showed him hella love. Like he has a Lil Wayne tattoo on his arm and everything. And Wayne pretty much, like, when first meeting him, just kind of like dismissed him, you know, and he took it personal. And so.
Was it before he was popular or something? Like, was it before he was like Young Thug?
It's like right at his
peak,
like right as he started to blow up. Like, nigga, you remember I'm about to drop the Carter 6. He was saying he's gonna drop the Carter 5 or the Carter 6. Like,
Young Thug said that.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna do the Carter. You know,
damn.
and so and like
that. I mean, that was kind of backhanded. That's kind of backhanded.
So, but that's what I'm saying is Lil Wayne is one of those people before Drake, J. Cole, all them that was that. Now the second wave is those four, and now behind that there's nothing. Young Thug won't get there because Lil Wayne is so certified within the game and with his fans. Those fans aren't going to be like, oh, I'm a diehard Thug fan. You know what I'm saying? If you're a diehard Wayne fan, you'll never be a diehard Thug fan.
I fuck with Thug just because
I put that back in my back. Go ahead.
No, because you can see how many people cloned him. Yeah. Like he was like the first of the mumble rap. So you see how like the mumble rap took off. Mm. Because of that, you know it's Young Thug sound. So because of that, it's like you have to.
Or did Lil Wayne take that? He started that low key.
No.
Oh, okay.
What? When did he? I don't think so. Because everybody was like, I fucking hate Young Thug because he sounds like this. They weren't saying like, I fucking hate Weezy. It's like I love Weezy because he raps.
I feel like has real bars. I feel like the time Weezy fell off, like for me, is the same time Thug picked up and Lil Wayne was doing all his whiny shit, and it's like that's what all Young Thug does is whine through his whole song. And it's like I don't know. All right, I'm gonna make a clip, nigga. Watch. I'm gonna clip up on your whole ass.
I'm trying to send you over those E40 songs.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you see what I posted though?
Yeah.
He said, "I love it. Hit him, but I gotta get him cashing."
You know, Rod Wave on that song was like, because I saw an interview where he was like, my uncle was telling me get E40 on a track.
Yeah,
you know they weren't in the same building. He just sent that over, and E40 slapped a fucking lyric, like a thing on it, and he's like, "Yep, that sounds like it." Because he
said that's 40 water. On. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna who has the chance to break the number one thing by the end of the year? And what's your if you had to go like over under? Do you think it's probable that a number one hit will come by the end of the year?
I'm surprised. God damn, excuse me, y'all. I'm surprised that All My Life didn't go crazy with J. Cole. I'm like,
you know why did it?
Lil Durk.
Lil Durk.
But even with him, people were like, everybody was using that as like clips on reels and shit like that. You know, everybody was using that as their...
But just not his part.
Oh, yeah.
Just the J. Cole.
The chorus or the... Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is, alone, that was so crazy, even with his part not included. I'm like, damn, this is going to be one of those that gets played all summer long.
When you're trying to go to the top, you can't take everybody with you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in the cream. all can't rise to the top.
He said some
And
crabs
that's,
gotta shoot in the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
Like Drake and Future, they can hit a song like that, and that's enough. You know,
Right.
there's not enough drag on the song.
Yeah.
Maybe J. Cole drops an album by the end of the year.
I was gonna say I think either J. Cole, Drake,
Nicki Minaj, she still has it, or Cardi B. If Cardi B drops an album, boom,
and
that's
the
going to
thing
number
is,
one.
It has to be something like right now. If Boozy were to drop because he's going through something. He's not the type to chart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
would have to be something like that. Like, oh, we're behind him. Like
Yeah.
we're pushing this shit because this nigga's going through it, and he's still, you know,
Yeah.
He dropped something for us. Like fuck, we gotta put on for him. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I'm going to listen to the Thugger album.
yeah,
Yeah, because
See?
when I saw it dropped, I'm like,
He
I'm going to go
that might
do
be
it.
a
and I'm gonna
chance, you know,
fucking-
because a lot of people do think like that. Like, oh, he birthed the style of shit rap.
Yeah. I was trying to co-sign on it. You're like,
Did I
shit
say
rap.
that?
I'm like, nigga.
Did I say
yeah.
that? My bad.
Yeah.
I meant gift rap.
Yeah.
The gift of rap.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to slow down, you have to speed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, run it back and speed it up a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people do think that way of him, but he birthed that style, like the him and Rich Homie Quan, you know, the it's like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, go ahead, my nigga.
And he has way better, Thug has way better songs than that. And he matured, like, compared to how he was when he first came out to, like, the last few albums, he even, like, toned it down a little bit.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, there are some Young Thug songs that I'm like, oh, this, you know, like I catch myself nodding to it,
Yeah.
but it's just like he just doesn't do it like rap for me enough, you know, like he's just kind of like just talking. He's just kind of like talking his shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it's cool, but it's like you don't have any like cadence or flow. Or,
I need that pain. I need that rod.
You know,
I need that La Russell. I need
We're
all of
having
that.
conversations in the. Go ahead.
In the dark, you said, and I'm like, the lights on. I'll go cut that motherfucker off.
It's just me, Vaz. Go ahead, my nigga. That's a cousin. You good?
The green light.
Pistol in the party don't seem right. Go ahead.
Damn.
But yeah, so I think final vote or final guess, final pick, Meek Mill.
Meek Mill does it.
Yep. When's the last? That nigga's, it's been like 2 years since he's dropped everything. He's not even dropping on like Apple Music or anything anymore, so he probably doesn't have a chance.
He's not.
No,
He got in a fight with them too.
no, he's
Always
just doing his like independent stuff. Like he's only posting on his pages of like YouTube and his platforms and shit like that. So he's not doing.
And I'm all for that.
Yeah, I'm
all
like
for that.
I think that's dope. But
Yeah.
obviously, if he doesn't have the machine behind him, he's probably not going to get as much love.
So would
he
you
hasn't
say
even been
that
super active.
he's following La Russell? Like he's taking a page out of La Russell?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know if he's. I think he's still signed, but I don't know. I don't. You know, I'm sure there's ins and outs of the contract. Like, oh, you're signed, but you don't have a distribution deal, so you don't have to do. You don't have to go through fucking Spotify shit like that. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can distribute it however you want.
I'm pushing for you, even though I like Drake over.
He said, even though
Meek
Drake
Mill.
is daddy.
No. Drake's gonna save us by the end of the year.
That's who you got.
Yeah.
But that's honestly, it's not like he puts out ass and still gets love. So it's not. I'm not even being a hater.
It's not facts.
I'm not being. I'm not being a hater for real. Like there's songs on his last couple of projects that I'm like, oh, this is dope. But nigga, a lot of them, people that are huge Drake fans are like, this isn't it.
Are you talking about his album being number one or him? I'm saying he's gonna just have a single.
A single, yeah, probably, yeah. I thought you were talking about album. I thought we were talking albums.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, like, even singles.
I just need somebody to save it. I don't care.
Please,
we need
nigga.
a single, an album, or whatever. It just, when I was reading that article, I was like,
30 years,
back,
nigga.
like, damn, there's gonna be a 30-year drought if
Nigga,
something don't happen in the next 6 months.
It's 2, nigga.
Shit, I think I was 23.
We know, nigga. He said, "Yeah, I think I just got out of college the first time.
Smoking Marlboro Smooth."
Okay. He said, "You got to pop it at the end."
I'm going to the store real quick. Smoke a cigarette on the way to the store. As soon as I get out, or as soon as I get something in the store, get back in my car,
Smoke another
cigarette to the house. It might be 3 minutes away, and it's just like, damn, I was an accomplishment smoker. Man, I wish I could go back in time.
Like that?
And talk to myself and be like, dog, get it together.
You'd have some shit to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Like what?
I would say, I would tell myself, run your race. Like, just focus on your race, my nigga.
Go.
2, don't do drugs and alcohol. Just don't. Just like,
not even a booty bump on the weekend?
Not a thing. Just don't smoke, don't drink, don't do none of that stuff. And you're just literally like, to me, my personal opinion, you're just like you're trying to hold yourself back. You're trying to like make life harder for yourself, and it's already hard as fuck.
Life, yeah, is already hard.
So that, I would say, shit. You got anything that you would say?
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe just give a piece of it. And I got a couple more.
Bruh, I would for sure tell myself, like, I think your own race is a good thing. This kind of falls under that, but just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to stop. There's like, get at it early and keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because it's ironic. I used to say it all the time in movies when I was younger. Time waits for no man. And it's like so true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You blink, nigga, and you're 30. You know? And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that there's not things in life that I've accomplished or whatever. I don't live a good life, but time does go by quick, nigga.
Yeah.
And it's just like, the other thing I tell myself, invest. Especially here, bruh.
Yeah.
We lived on a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in a townhouse a couple blocks away. We used to walk to and from school for 6 years, 7 years, for the whole 7 year, even until just a couple years ago. So 20 plus years, 15 years, there was just a lot. Yeah. Empty lot.
Yeah.
You drive by the other day, nigga, it's nothing but condos and motherfucking apartment complexes. And it's like, the market here was so shitty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I just up my game on shit like that, investing and you know, things like, just little things like that.
I think I had like there was like a 7th or 8th grade shop teacher, and he wore like the same jeans and the same shirt every day, and people would be like, I heard he owns a bunch of land. You know what I mean? They're like, he just keeps buying it up. And he's a fucking idiot, you know? Like, but like, now I'm sitting there like,
he's a millionaire.
Maybe at 60, he just, everything boomed for him, and then he's sitting back going, the motherfuckers thought I was playing.
In the same t-shirt and jeans, man. You just chill.
His wife's just like, I love him. I love him. We've been taking care of our whole lives, and we never had no issues.
Oh, God, me and all 9 cats.
Yeah. But
for real, though, like, we think of what the landscape looked like when we were younger and what it is now and how much money has been made in the last 10 years.
Yeah. You would have had to hell for a period of time.
Oh, yeah, but still. But that's
no
what
matter
I'm saying.
what, it's always going to be good. It's like, it's time in the market. So, as long, like, today is the time to start investing, too, because 20 years from now, we'll be saying the same thing.
Right.
So, it's like, do it right now. Another thing that I was thinking, I would tell myself that everything's going to be okay if you don't quit. Like, the failures that you would have at a young age, you felt like, everybody's going to know about this and everybody's going to care about it, and there's no way to bounce back from this. Not realizing
that everybody's going to have that failure.
Yes.
That everybody's going to have that feeling.
And it's not that deep. Like you think you might be on everybody's mind all the time, but you're truly not.
Right.
When you see that person, yeah, they might have like some jokes for you, but as soon as they're on to the next thing, and this planet is so fucking big that if this city doesn't work for you, or you had something that was so scarring, if you do get your fundamentals right, you can go to there, and it's a whole new realm. It's like, what's hot in
You're a brand new person.
might not be hot in fucking Arizona, and what's ugly in Boise could be fucking amazing in Austin.
Or your personality in Boise might not fit. You know, you might have too big of a personality, or, you know, you need to be more a big city, you know. So it literally is environment and shit like that. So
you as a young person, you feel like everything's actually right there for you right now, and only like a sliver of it's there.
Bruh, it pisses me off. 13-year-old, like, my life's over. He told me he doesn't want to go out with me anymore. I said, bitch, you don't even pay a cell phone bill yet. You don't even know life.
Facts.
Like, this shit is easy. Like, you have dinner made for you when you get home.
Facts.
Your laundry is done for you.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck?
I was too I would say I was too husky to like girls here didn't like me because I was husky. But if I was back home
Hold on, we're doing husky. That's the word.
Well, I'm saying as a like to like in school, I was just husky. I wasn't like I wouldn't say I was
I didn't know what phase you were in.
Fat. Like I was busting out of the seams and stuff.
Busting out the band, though.
I still like ran. Like I still did stuff. Like I wasn't like so big. I didn't have movement. They would be like, "Oh damn, he just won a 3-on-3 tournament with the team." How did the team win a 3-on-3 tournament with him on the team?
Gotcha.
Because like I had my little facilities that I did.
Yeah.
And like, how do you like? I wasn't the like.
Got a new Twiggy coming out next week.
They would call that husky, or that would be like I was past thick.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't morbidly obese.
But
if I went back to like Texas with my cousins and stuff, they wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, you couldn't get girls out here." They'd be like, "Yeah, fat niggas knock bitches out here all the time." But in Idaho, that wasn't really like the case, or at least I didn't believe it was the case. And my little pod wasn't.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing, nigga. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, fucking." Just don't hurt me.
Your friend's so funny.
I'm like, oh yeah, we're dating. You guys are? No, we're not. Oh, I got the text messages, bitch. Don't play with me. What the fuck I said? What the fuck you said, bitch? You know who you are, bitch. Hurt my heart.
It was in the dark.
You know who hurt my heart?
She liked you after 6 when the men's were free.
Yeah, shit. Nigga, 10-year reunion, bitches were feeling different. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that smack. And here's another one.
Ultralight face.
Yeah. Hit him with the
hold on, yeah, okay. Let me get that down. The light eyes, okay. He got a blur. said, damn, girl. Said, you got some in your eye. Your smile, shit.
Got something. That's how I got my wife. I was like, oh, you got something in your eye. It's me. No, the other thing I would say is I would go back and tell myself it's like cool to be smart.
All right.
Because I felt at times like
fucking nerds
doing like the square stuff, like just, I wanted to be accepted so much by this demographic or this like culture fit, and it's because like my vision in Idaho was skewed that like maybe only black people do these certain things, but like when you go somewhere where there's a bunch of black people, there's an engineer, all this stuff's there, so you didn't have to. I wouldn't have such a skewed
vision or thought of it
to think that I just should play sports or.
That's one thing I will give credit to for like kids nowadays is that like I feel they're more comfortable. Like they don't give a fuck, like they do, but they don't. Like some of them obviously do. You're going to have the people that overly give a fuck and people, but niggas are walking around with painted fingernails, like men, grown boys are walking around with fingernails painted and purple fucking shaggy pants. And you know what I'm saying? Just like polka dotted pink dyed hair, just crazy shit, and it's like
I think it goes into what we were talking about last week.
You would never catch me with that, nigga. Never. I couldn't think of one person, not even gay kids that I grew up with that would do that in high school, but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like, that's the difference is back then it wasn't like people didn't feel as comfortable. It felt like it was a lot more judgmental.
I think that's the perks of social media that we were talking about like a few episodes or last week or whatever. It's like
2 weeks
because you can find community and you can find out what people are doing in your algorithm. You're like, oh, painted fingernails, and then all of a sudden you start seeing people doing. You're like, oh, everybody does
just
it.
The one.
I don't have to feel isolated that I want to do it.
It's like Billy Madison. Oh, it's cool to piss your pants.
Yeah.
He said, oh, Billy peed his pants. They all walk on just peed spot.
That teacher was like, what the fuck is going on?
Fucking.
He said, I pee my pants daily.
God. Stupid. She said, what the old lady said, if peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn.
That's so funny.
That's hella wild. But yeah, I think, obviously everybody would tell their younger self shit, you know, but I just feel like keep going and start early. Don't stop.
Yep.
Figure out investing.
It's cool to be smart.
Yeah, like it's 100% cool to be smart. Like not to defend, like offend anybody, but nerds are in.
Yeah.
You know, like nerds are what it is. Like technology is taking over the world. Nigga, there's about to be like they have robots walking around, nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like I got a robot that vacuums my house.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So it's like it's cool to be that nerdy kid, or you know,
you can be all things. Like
yeah, you could be the athlete, you could be
like
smart, you could be
mutually exclusive.
Right.
It's like you can be smart and an athlete and an artist
and like
good at
hip hop
math.
and play orchestra and all that shit. Nigga, you can do whatever you want.
I could have been a Zelda playing, Pogs playing, football playing, mathematician, fucking economics person, all of that stuff.
Playing
all at one
stepdad
time.
in a porn movie. Said, nigga, what? Are you good?
Instead, I'm like, oh, I just need C's to play.
Oh, God.
I just need C's to
He said,
play.
he going to let me play running back this year.
I had my left tackle on. We were getting it done. We were getting it done. Then, you know what? I want to go back and slap myself.
Why?
Because I felt, I actually want to slap the coaches or the system. It was like, you need to pick one or the other, offensive line or defensive line. And like, at the time I was like, damn, you get no credit as being an offensive lineman. But I was way better as an offensive lineman.
Than
like,
you were at
I was
defense.
good both of them, but like offensive line, like I was solid.
Yeah.
Like I could draw.
That was your preference.
I would have went from tackle down to guard and would have been doing major stuff. But I was like, no, you don't get no credit as offensive line, so I'm going to play D-line.
So you
and
can
I
get
had to
tackles
pick.
and-
I
yeah.
had to pick, so I picked. And it's like, damn, there could have been so much more.
It sucks because I feel like some coaches put kids in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm the 6 foot kid. I'm 6 foot, and everybody else is 5'4" and 5 foot. You know,
Yeah.
I'm center.
Yeah.
But I have the best handles on the team. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, now I'm stuck playing center my whole career just because I was tall.
Yeah, but
know?
if I went over one state, I'm a
perfectly
point guard.
fine. Yeah, give me the ball, coach. They're drawing up plays for ISO. Niggas can't guard me.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just crazy. I feel like it happens a lot more, especially in Idaho.
Yeah.
But good ass episode, cousin.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, boy.
I appreciate you too.
know I love you,
man.
boy.
Yeah. I love you too.
Oh, just so you know, remember how I was like, oh, how pimp niggas used to be like, I pussy ass nigga, I kiss you in your hot mouth.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, your dad probably said that. And you're like, fuck no, he didn't.
Yeah.
I got confirmation, nigga,
That what?
that he did.
That who?
My uncle.
That your uncle said what?
My uncle Doug said he heard him say that before.
Say what? What's the line? Because nigga, I don't fucking. What's the line?
I literally said, kiss your pussy ass in your hot mouth. And my uncle started giggling, and I said, that's the type of shit players used to say back in the day, huh? And he's like, hell yeah. I said, you probably heard Big John say that a couple times, huh? He said, yep.
What does it? I don't even know what that line is saying.
It's pretty
Pussy-ass
much.
nigga.
It's pretty much
I'll
just
kiss you in your mouth.
in your hot mouth, like you're just soft, nigga. I'll do whatever I want. It's pretty much.
No,
all right.
I will bet money that it was not that.
Okay.
I'll put my foot off in your soft ass. Or
I saw one
quit
earlier.
fucking playing with me.
I'll kick your teeth so far down your throat you don't know whether you're spitting or shitting.
But you playing with me? You trying to play with me?
Yeah.
What, you think I'm one of these motherfuckers that down the motherfucking street? You think I'm fucking Ricky Bobby and Mike out in this motherfucking shit?
Oh, go.
Quit.
Go.
Fucking playing with me.
Uh-huh.
Ah, fuck. You know, the feet shuffle. These niggas motherfucking shuffle.
He said, fake. All that movement didn't even slap her. Bitch, you know what time it was. You know I was about to. Slap the black off your black ass.
R.I.P.
But
Pops.
yeah, for a real one, boy.
Man.
That boy, a real one.
Whew.
But
Dynamic life.
talk
Dynamic.
that shit.
I mean, it don't end well. You know what I'm saying? None of the street stuff ends well. Just let you know.
Talk.
Yeah.
He ain't never told a fable.
But anyway,
Yeah, episode 31 in the books.
in the books.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm your host, Chain. This my dog.
J. White.
the Fi Guy. So make sure you look him up, follow, hit that like, subscribe, share. Right after this, gonna be our handle. So make sure you tune in and tap in with both of us, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. We out.